Good morning, Flower, and happy April. It is Mr. Walker here with your morning announcements for Friday, April 1st, 2022. No April Fool's Day around here. I am standing here with my green roll of tickets. I'm thinking this might belong to, let's see. This looks like it belongs to Portland State University and Mrs. Matichak. All right, green will be Portland State University's color with Mrs. Matichak with our AASA. But let's talk about that in a moment. Let's go ahead and stand for our morning announcements, beginning with our pledge. So we're standing, and those right hands over our hearts, and we are ready to begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, Flower, you may go ahead and be seated. All right, Flower, so as you're seated at on level 0, let's talk about AASA and let's talk about these tickets. So just in case you missed the morning announcements yesterday, every single student in grades 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th are going to be eligible to receive tickets next week. All right, so here are the rules. The tickets are going to be given to students who are on time. The tickets are going to be given to students who do the right thing during the exam, meaning they persevere and they push themselves. They don't fall asleep. They don't give up. They are students that after the exam can successfully participate in the review sessions, can practice power in and out of our halls. Our teachers are going to have these tickets and they're going to have baskets to put the tickets into. The teacher does not need to write the student's name down on the ticket. The teacher does not need to keep track of which student has this ticket or that ticket. Again, you just have to rip off a ticket from the roll and put it in your designated basket. Where's the designated basket? It will be delivered to your classroom. So again, because of test rules, your teacher can't physically rip off a ticket and hand it to you. Instead, your teacher will rip a ticket off of the roll and place it in your homeroom's basket. Now, we're going off the honor system here because Mrs. Matichak might just look at this whole roll and just go, whoop, I'm dropping the whole thing in my basket so my homeroom wins. Like to think that we're going to Now, I'm not saying Mrs. Matichak is going to do that, but that's not the way we want to play this game. So we want to make sure that you are getting these tickets by truly being on time, you truly demonstrating power during testing, you demonstrating power after testing as well, so that your basket fills up and that you are the winner that's going to receive lunch on Mr. Walker and a bevy of other prizes that are in store after testing. You know what? What the heck? While we're at it, let's go ahead and take a look, a preview, if you will, at some of those prizes. We are in our final day of our showdown between the University of Minnesota and Drake University. Now, these classes have today to make sure that their iReady scores are on point, that they are showing growth, and that they are taking care of business. Today is Dollar Dress Down Day, so if you are participating, make sure that you hand in your dollar to your teacher during homeroom. Today is also our K-5 Luau Dance. We cannot wait to see you all there this evening with your families, kinder, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. It is time for you all to have a dance. Remember, tickets go up tonight if you wait until then, so please make sure you make some arrangements to get your tickets before you get to the door. So after testing season, we also are going to have our night at Great Skate. So please make sure that you're there with your folks. Remember, we have packages ranging from $12 all the way up to $22.50. These packages include your skates, they include food, they include fun. Please make sure that you go ahead and get yourself informed about the night at Great Skate because we can't wait to see you there on Tuesday, April 12th. All right, so Monday is our writing exam with AASA. With writing, we want to make sure that we are doing everything we can to take care of business. Now, in just a few moments, Mr. Walker is going to show you some parts of that writing test. I'm able to do that right now. The test isn't right in front of you. So please look and listen very, very carefully. So on Monday, we're going to be taking the Writing AASA test. The Writing AASA is designed for you to showcase your skills with writing. Now, you are going to have a test booklet that is going to contain a few items. You're going to have space to write down ideas and brainstorm. You're going to have about 3 or 4 pages for you to write your essay. However, you are also going to have this rubric.
This rubric right here that you are seeing right now is meant to help you. It is going to be your best friend on the exam. You need to look at this rubric very carefully. Now notice Mr. Walker has circled part of this rubric here because that's the part that we want to focus on the most when we have that test in front of us on Monday. The rubric explains what scores are given for what type of response. So once you finish your exam, your teachers are going to collect all of your test booklets, they're going to put them in a box, and they're going to give them to Mr. Walker. Mr. Walker is going to take them, and we're going to send them off to the state of Arizona, the Arizona Department of Education, and they are going to be grading your responses. So your teachers are not going to be grading your responses this time around. Mr. Walker's not going to be grading your responses. You are going to have your responses graded by someone you never met. And I know that might seem scary, but please, please, please continue to do everything that you have done this year. Now, notice with the rubric, I have circled number 4. On a rubric, you are scored anywhere from 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 is a perfect score. The reason why I circled 4 is because everyone's going to get a 4. You need to make sure that you follow the directions, though, so that you can get the 4. On the 4 column, you will notice that it is a perfect response expectation. They're going to be telling you things like make sure that your thoughts are organized, you have paragraphs, that you capitalize your letters when necessary, you add punctuation to the end of your sentences and during your sentences if a comma, for example, is needed. You need to make sure that you are using evidence from the text that you'll have, because not only will you just have sheets of paper to write, you're also probably going to have an article to look at to write based off of what they're asking you. All right, so take a look right here. This is a sample response. This is from a 7th grade student. And so I want you to notice a few things. Look at the introduction, the hook right there. I want you to notice the paragraphs, the formatting. Notice just how organized this feels. Look at the commas and punctuation, look at the capitalization, and just take a look. We're on page 2 already, and this student is just getting started. So take a look at the length of this as well, because you are not going to have just 3 sentences on a page. You need to utilize all 3 to 4 pages that you are given to write.
All right, let's check out some AASA question of the day raffle winners. First off, from NPU, from Miss Nixon's class, we have Camila Paz. Come on down, Camila Paz, when you have the okay from Miss Nixon. From Miss Gadding's class, Ishmael Diaz. Ishmael Diaz, come on down when Mrs. Gadding gives the okay. And then we have from Drake, we have Giovanni Hale from Drake. Come on down when Miss DeWert gives the okay. All right, Flower, let's go ahead and make it a great Friday. Have a great weekend ahead. The choice is always yours. Bye-bye.